Damn. Hilarious. Thanks, Scotty. Of course, I usually forget the freaking goddamn mute button. Damn it. I don't know why that mutes all the time. I put them in microphone and then it mutes. Son of a bitch. Oh, well. Let's see. We got those guys muted up, or I mean moderated up. I'm going to pop back over to Chiefin here and see if Chiefin came back on. Let's see. Boom. Oh, and then I can probably mess around, seeing as though I probably ain't gonna do much getting up now. Mess around with the YouTube a little bit, just to try and bring up different screens and stuff. Chiefin. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, I don't see him. He's not live again, at least, so I don't know if he's trying or not. Oh, there's Chiefin's. This is his channel. He is not live. Yeah, 23 hours ago is the last stream I have on here. And he was on for an hour and 16 minutes. And the one he was just on is gone, unless it's right here. Hold on. 23 hours ago is the last one. Yeah, there's 200 and some people watching. A lot of people I didn't recognize, but most of them were moderated. Actually, I think almost all of them were. I don't know if there's any that I saw that weren't. I'm going to leave him up there now, and we're going to pop over here. All right. Go back down. Boom. And then go over here. Oh, so if you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor, schedule a colonoscopy. I don't know if we're going to save this video or not, or this live. Let's see. Actually, I was going to start over, but we'll wait and see here. I'm just going to mess around anyways. Oh, hey, this is from earlier. Isn't this even? Oh, let's see. Okay, this might be where I'm looking. That's got to be. There we go. Hi, everybody. Anyways, I hope everybody can hear me now. UK, what's up? So I was just watching Chiefin Sessions and or Chiefin Session, and in the middle of his scream, YouTube took him down, dude. YouTube took him down. He was doing a money session or get money fucking sesh, with repeated different vapes one after another, right? And I was sending a message to somebody that had just reciprocated a subscription to me, and when I was sending it back, just when I hit the button, it went black, And 2 seconds later, a screen came up that said YouTube has taken this stream down because it violated the guidelines. It did not say why, what guidelines it was. And I'm really not too familiar with it, but it sounds like you have to have a multiple to get something taken down like that. Now, it didn't seem like it was the whole channel. I have his screen up and his other videos are there. So for whatever reason, this one was targeted today for who knows why. But I popped on to see if anybody else had been watching it. That was, within my reach, I guess you would say. Anyways, bummer, man. I feel for him. Oh yeah, that's right. You were there when I was working on the slide today. I freaking hit that thing for criminy. Oh, probably almost 2 hours with the hose. And that thing is now iced up for probably 125 feet or so. Um, so it should be pretty frozen by tomorrow. Scotty, what's up? Thanks for the heads up with the freaking volume or with the mute button here, brother. I was trying to tell everybody that Chiefin got taken down, man. His stream that he was just doing 20 minutes ago before I started this, YouTube took down during one of his getting money sessions or whatever, where he was hitting his vape, hitting multiple vapes or whatever. I was in the middle of a text or a middle of a chat message, and I just had hit the send button when it popped up that it wasn't able to be sent because the streaming got taken down or ended or however they've said it. And then I refreshed the screen and a screen popped up that said YouTube has taken that video down or that stream down because it violated the YouTube guidelines. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy. And he didn't start back up, so I don't know if that means okay. It was like, well, shit. It's not worth starting back up again, or if it was he tried to start up and they wouldn't let him, because it seems like that's what they'll do. Also, is like suspend you for a week or so. If they don't, like Growing Old got suspended for I think it was a week. Anyways, yeah, bummer, man. I think I lucked out with the slide. If you would have asked me 3 or 4 days ago, because with the weather that the weather people had projected was telling me that it was going to be a little warmer than it was. So because we had the extra thin layer of snow across the yard, I was able to scrape up, and I'm still able to scrape up snow if I need it, but it packed in pretty nice. I have not gone down it now. I did one time while it was still packed snow that I packed overnight, that froze overnight, just being snow. and it was definitely not fast. I made it most of the way out, so I mean, it still functioned well. Uh, but now I don't know how many gallons of water I put on it. Probably 300 or 400 gallons. uh, so, and then use that big shovel to then like smear it like you were to smooth out concrete. Um, and now it's below freezing. I don't know what the temperature is in here. Temperature in here is like 45, but the temperature outside is absolutely freezing, and there's a little bit of a breeze. So tomorrow is going to be prime time slide in action, fun stuff. I don't know who's bringing snow gear or nothing, but I think I warned everybody. Mm. Oh yeah, okay. So my aunt just texted me back too. So that's cool. It's been a couple of years. A couple of my nephews have not ever had never used it. Probably don't remember ever seeing it. Uh, it has not been up. There, two of my nephews are adopted, and it has not been up since they've been adopted. Maybe it was up, but the one was pretty young yet. Um, so hopefully they like it. They're pretty spoiled now. I've told everybody earlier they just got back from Dubai, uh, snowboarding down sand dunes um, for a vacation. Their mother has something to do with the government and her, and this is my sister. I don't know, something to do with law enforcement and national government coordination and shit. I don't know. She's like, uh, I don't envy her one bit as far as her job. She's really got a lot of stress, but she gets big money to do it, and hopefully she can retire and live through to see retirement. Um, they'll be here. Actually, they're probably going to be pulling into town any minute now. They'll be just probably going straight to their hotel room, but um I don't know. It's been a few years since we've had one actually fully functioning. Years ago, I think there was one, but it was during COVID and nobody was able to be here. Syndrome, what's going on? Cheers. I'll do it. Afraid. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm not trying to sell nothing or any of that shit. I don't think anybody else or the chief was either, but I think it was that he was partaking. Anyhow, bongs up, everybody. Cheers. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. We are in a legal state here in Minnesota. And YouTube has to do what YouTube has to do. Anyways, how about them Vikings? They finally won a game, I guess. I haven't watched in a while. Nothing for sale or trade ever, right? I mean, the only people that want to make money are the people that already have a bunch of money. Anybody that I know that's doing this wants everybody to have everything they need and all the knowledge they need and freaking the genetics, get to me, if you can give somebody a good genetic that they know they have potential with. I started out with freaking bag seeds from freaking uh brickweed, the brown brickweed, not the green brickweed, the brown freaking brown. Um Fortunately, we ended up with some good genetics from it, but I learned not knowing, and then for several years I didn't have any luck with genetics. But it'd be nice to, and this year I did get some plants out to some people. One of them that hadn't even grown, I don't think, a pea plant in freaking elementary school, as far as he told me. And there's a video of his on here actually. Go to Aaron's video. Uh and that's what we can do on this. All right, we're gonna do one more rip here and get. That's what I was gonna do with this video here. I was gonna some of my other videos. So we're gonna get our minds right and have some bubble gum. This is what's left of it, at least. This is the genetic that I wish I could get back. Oh, smells so good. Fucking fire. Anyways, I have a little bit of a genetics base or genetics bank. It's unfortunately not under my control, and it's not just mine either. I mean, we've got a little co-op going on. But I would just say I have access to a few plants. I would like to be able to give those plants away to anybody that wants to grow them, wherever they are in the state. Minnesota has it in their law that your genetics that you're growing have to be from Minnesota. So I don't know how they ever got here in the first place, because it's not a plant that is native to Minnesota by any means. But these are genetics that are here that if people have worked with in this area, or when I say people, I mean breeders, or either myself or one of my close friends have popped a seed and came up with a good plant to keep around. This is my bubble gum. The popcorn buds of it that's left. That's all that's left of it. It's so fire, though. I'm so happy with this plant. There are a couple of seeds, sister seeds of this plant. So we'll have a chance to get something similar to it again. And I do have some of this plant's seeds itself from a wild pollination from around here. So that could be anything like 10 miles from here or so as the crow flies. There is an old army base where I don't remember if it was I think it was just after World War II. Boy, it smells so much. It's like a cross between bubblegum and freaking flower rosin. Uh, the military had some kind of little experiment going on in a town near here. That field is still there. It's just been recirculating forever. Whether, you know, new genetics have been introduced at all from pollinations around the area or not, I don't know. But I think at times I'm getting some of the pollen from those old genetics. Now, whether those were land races or whatever, you know. All right, anyways, get this thing cut up here. I'm going to set up a little powwow station tomorrow out by the slide in my bee shed. And then if anybody wants to partake, I'll have some of the different kinds of flour out. And then they can give kind of a critique of my different kinds of flour. So I don't know. I hope to get some good feedback. I know what I think of it. Of course, you know, it'd be like asking a mother how much she loves her baby, you know. Anyways, yeah, to be able to have, you know, anybody in the area here growing genetics that we're familiar with, and all these people being familiar with me and friends of mine, acquaintances. What I was originally talking about was new people. To be able to get them genetics that are bona fide to where they can get their feet wet growing a plant and probably be successful with, that would expand their, I know it would work because I've seen it work with other people, but it would expand their horizons. And maybe if they haven't grown anything at all, maybe they'll start growing something else. And maybe they'll come up with the next big thing. Maybe they'll be the one that pops that seed, you know, gets a skunk back and out there. I don't know. There's some people say they have skunk. I believe it. You know, I've seen some strains of skunk come through my freaking yard. But I don't know. They didn't smell like skunk until really after they were dried. And even then it wasn't a huge skunky smell. Now this year only one plant was really loud, and it wasn't as loud. I didn't start smelling it until it was just about finished. Last year, that power plant, that thing I smelled for 3 or 4 weeks. And it's 300 or 400 feet from where I'm sitting now. So, all right. So, since we're pulling out all the stops here, that's the dry sift. Oh, let's see. Looks all right. That's from the bubble gum or the gubble bum. I don't know. It's probably got some cush in it of some sort. It's a really hashy plant. Hashy by the smell when you cut it up. The smell when you open the jar is really loud, hashy smell, flower hash smell. Um, and it just drips trichomes. It's got trichomes all around it. Anyways, bongs, everybody, cheers. I know there's a big glare on that sucker. And my camera sucks. It's a camera on a laptop. I do have a light on here that I'd shine in my face. Yeah, sorry. Stupid ass. I will tomorrow have help. If it's come hell or high water, we're going to figure out how to get the camera to work with this laptop. So I have a video, or I'm just going to go out and buy a goddamn phone. Fuck it. And resisting smartphones. I don't want it. I didn't want any of this technology to start out with, but I don't know why it's so much clearer on the laptop screen and it's not so clear on the TV. Anyways, I was just doing this to fuck around and to tell everybody that Chiefin got shut down. Wow. Whew, that one burnt my nose. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Whew. I haven't broke it yet. Woo. So, let's see. Oh, woofda. I'm going to go to share screen. And we got an edit button here too. I wonder what that'll do. Should we go back? I'm going to go back once. Let's see. Can I cancel? Edit. Oh. So. That just lets me edit the description and stuff. So. Share puts us on different platforms, but I don't have any subscriptions or whatever to any other platforms. So share screen it is. All right. Also share audio. I'm gonna get some plugs here. I didn't see anybody else that I'm subscribed to live. When are you gonna be live next, UK? Tonight? You still go live every night? I do get up like 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'll come out and get a good midnight nightcap on. And then pass out again for another hour or so, usually. All right. So we have got Chiefin's channel, or his, let's see, tonight might do an hour stream for your birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. Would you say you were 36? Let's see. So we got Chief in here. All right. Now, there was one thing I was doing before. I don't remember if this has to be turned on or off to share the audio. I'm going to switch it. Also share tab audio. I guess that's it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Share. Now. View tab. Okay, that's up there now. Stop sharing. View tab. Okay, so I can switch to the other one? Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be down there in the corner, aren't I? Hold on. Is the light on here? Okay. No. Okay. Let's go back to here. Is it coming up over there yet? No. Oh, I came up over there now. Is that live? Oh, this is live. Why did okay, there we go. I'm watching on another channel too. So, anyways, if you guys ain't subscribed to Chiefin here, you guys better subscribe to Chiefin. Subscribe to the UK Medical. I love watching him. He's freaking 400,000 times way more entertaining than this cat here, dude. And he just his hands. All he uses is his hands. Yeah, he's a good time, man. That was the place. This is the place. YouTube is the place for fucking UK. Social media, totally. He's the hands, man. There you go. Right. Yep. All right. So, we were in the middle of a live with Chief in here today, and did I look at the time? He might have been only on for a short amount of time, if I remember right. 5 or 228 people watching. And, they took him down during one of his fucking powwows, so. And then came back on the screen and said they down for breaking the rules and doing it and getting caught, I guess. It's unfortunate. And I don't know. Seems like some places, maybe it's only because he's in the US and it's not fully legal here. I don't know. There was also a giveaway involved in that too. So I mean, he didn't have a giveaway going at the time, but he did mention one. Showing products, yeah, I don't know. I guess could have been 400 different things. One more quarter. What's up? Cheers, cheers. Let's see. So we shared that tab. Let's bring up another tab. Just practicing on here. This free YouTube, I don't know if you consider it an app or whatever the hell, doesn't have too much stuff you can do with it as far as I am aware of at the moment. So I'm just probably redundantly freaking just exploring the same shit over and over again, but like right now it's taking me so long to figure out what I want to do next. Okay, share this tab instead. All right, we could, but let's find something to show. So, yeah, I definitely shouldn't be doing snow cap mountain rips of bubblegum. How's everybody doing tonight? Damn it. If you're 45 or older, talk to your doctor, schedule colonoscopy. That's right. Or, hey, even the box. You know, people are having good results with the box. Go ahead and crap in a bag, send it in the mail. I don't care. Get checked out. I want you to be here in the future, please. Man, let's see. So then we can run into each other someday and I can say, hey, you want this plant? You want these buds? Hey, come here. Let's smoke one. Or let's not. Let's just shoot the shit. I don't care. Maybe you don't smoke. Maybe you used to. Maybe you just take a freaking edible or two. All right. Studio. Then hey, we can show the slide without going out and actually having to get a if I can figure out how to use this thing. Content there. Lives. I'm really gonna cough this lung butter up here sooner or later. All right. Now. Coming up any time now. Yikes. Way too loud. Now, I think the video that I'm watching on my TV is substantially delayed because it's coming through a so I'm assuming I'm watching on the laptop is more what you guys are seeing here. Now, I cannot see the chat at the moment because I'm controlling the screen that we're watching. And that's what I'm going to have to figure out is how to do this. Oh, there I go. I go down the slide. Now, this slide here now had been packed down one time. Packed down and then frozen. I loaded up with water. This is back before we lost like 4 inches of freaking snow. The side rails that are on here, let's see, I should be able to have a arrow here. I believe you guys are seeing my arrow moving around here. The side there I go down there. Woo! That one's for you, Lori. I'll put my Santa hat on later tomorrow. Okay, we'll watch it again. We'll zoom. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Nope, that didn't help. Come on. Anyways, the sides on here, I had to replace. Those had all melted. I think back at this time I hadn't finished right here and right here. So now these two spots here have been filled in, and some spots here have been filled in. This one was still all snow packed in from the more recent resurfacing. We're going to call it that because it was resurfaced yesterday. I collected snow from the yard, spread it out on the track itself, packed it down the day before yesterday. Then I let it freeze overnight just as snow. Then I went and smoothed it out today and hit it with water. Then I smoothed it out again with that shovel, and then it froze. Then the rest of the day I worked on this part here, which is where the transition from the ramp to the ground is. Now this ground here is sloped also. It's just not as sloped as the ramp is. Over the course of 300 feet, though, it does slope down this much more. So it slopes down 6 more feet from here to the end of the track. And then I worked on this part of the track today. Smoothed it out. Wet it down, let it freeze, and then came back and yeah, right now I'm bringing back snow blocks to fix the railing. And then at dusk, I went out there with the hose and spent just about, I would say, 2 hours out there going up and down the ramp, wetting it down, smoothing it out, wetting it down, smoothing it out. So by more, the nephews will be here probably between, well, everybody's supposed to be here by noon, but it's possible they could be here rather early. So, if not, I might give them a call and we'll go pick them up and bring them out here. I don't know. They ain't that far away now. So, let's see. Yep. Get rid of that. Come on. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Christ. Accidentally hit shit on this thing and crap pops up. All right. Anyways. Next screen. Now I know if we stop sharing, I think that goes directly back to the control screen. But I'm going to pop. I'm just going to go and open up another window. And see if that comes up. Oh, this is our original window here. Okay. Now, when I was doing this before, I would get kind of in a loop. So if I all of a sudden shut this shit down, I'm stuck in a loop. and it's like we're in the Matrix. You're freaking going in. You're looking in a mirror, and 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 it does. I get stuck. So if that happens, I just abort it. um, and then I got to try and remember how that happens so I don't do it again. Let's see. Stop sharing that one. What are we watching up there? Maybe this is how I keep that from happening then. Interesting. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. What do we got that light freaking shining up there? Oh. Anyways. I am on a new screen. That's the first screen. Or is this the first screen? This is the first screen I was sharing. Yeah, this is Chief in session. We can pop back to Chief in session here. And then refresh. He's up back again. See, now his picture here changed. It went from the chiefin to now this blue guy's face. And that's on his lives. So I think they might have put him on a timeout. See that? How it went from his chiefin dude to this blue dude? So I don't know. Does he have, if anybody knows if he has another handle, somebody should go to that handle and see is if he's got a live going on there. So freaking weird. All right, anyways, we're trying to figure out this YouTube crap, right? So we're gonna open up another tab and go to my channel again. Boom. Okay, is that looking at? Now over here. Wait a minute. Where's the chat at? Here's the chat. Cheers, Singro. This is probably from earlier, 9:03, so not too much longer, or not too long ago. And this is live because I see the clock ticking here. And we were going to share this one, so you guys can see on here what I'm looking at with my chat. So, oh wait, did that that didn't work? This one. Why didn't that work? Is that because I'm looking at that screen? Shit, what the? Oh, one of these must have two tabs going? No? Interesting. We're going to stop sharing. This one. Stop sharing that one. Oh, there's one behind the screen right now. Haha. All right. Wait a minute. How many we got open now? All right. So close it out. I have to close it from inside the window. So this one is the one that's covering up my board, I guess, right? Boom. Oh, no, that was just covering up page before it. This is just too damn messy. Too damn messy. We need the software to do this. All right, now, anyways, I have control of this screen, finally. And we can open up and share another page. So, back. And here. This one's a good one, I think. Pause it. Go back here. And do this one. Here. We need to play this one. Here. Here. Now back to chat. All right. Now what I would like to do is be able to control that screen and see the chat. How will I do that? Shy, what's going on? Shy, good to see you. I just got back on the chat here, so I'm not able to see everything that's going on all at one time. So I'll be popping back and forth. I'm going to pop back to the other screen and pause what we're looking at here. Oh, wait a minute. What if I can get both of these on the same screen? Two tabs on one screen. Now I have to do this. Okay, and then move this. I think I just figured that out. Shit. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. I know there's a way to get like multiple screens on this too, but all right. So now we can move this around. I'll find a good picture to pause it at. Losing my earpiece here too. I think the bubble gum is on this video. Oh, there it is. Fast forward all the way here. And then I froze it up. Oh, take a picture here. I guess that'll have to do. I think on all time, that plant there is my favorite. Not for size. Um, for time of flowering, yes. It didn't start flowering right away, but once it did start, um, it finished fast, and you can see the trichomes went out 3/4 of the way on those sugar leaves. And there were some on the fan. The stem even showed what sex it was. Uh, and that's, I know, and none of them like the damn budworms, but they went after the colas on this one, and this one wasn't trained out like the other one was. Uh, so when it destroyed a cola, it destroyed a major part of the fucking plant. Anyways, it's here, don't I? No, not anymore. What the? Oh, there's the other one. All right, here's my control screen. Yeah, like right there, it tells me I could have several windows here open. Like this one. That doesn't do nothing for what we're watching here. Now I can see a new screen over on the left here. That's interesting. And that's the chat. Huh. I'm glad I stumbled on that. I don't know why yet, but I should be able to put several windows in here now. See what happens when I do this. Oh yeah, that makes it a little harder. All right, abort. There. I get to this stuff pretty easy. Big screen. Whoa. Feel like I just came out of the Matrix. All right, well, from the big screen, I can't control this at all. I reckon, oh no, I can't then. Damn it, what the hell? Guess that screen won't get any bigger. Share. It's a little bit blurry up there. I will say that plant there, if it would have turned out massive son of a bitch. Look at that stem. Look at all those stem. Oh, that was 6 main branches, and the sixth one broke off really early in the spring. But before that one broke off, we got some frostbite. So everything was topped after I had already decided I was going to go with 3 nodes, which are 6 branches. There's some newspaper there that was from the Nightcrawler castings. I did have a pumpkin there for some fertilizer for the microbes to eat, and the worms and stuff. I also used cucumbers and pears. I'm gonna get a freaking fresh soda. Yeah. Anyways. So that was my largest plant from this year. It was okay, now why can't I get it to be the big screen now? Let's do. Anyways. I guess I don't mind this too much. I'd like to be able to see the chat. And how did I do that before? We got two screens here. One is going to go. Okay. Nothing new here. Now, basically, I can just sit here and show what I would like to see up there would be the live chat. Let's see if I can get some work on my freaking picture here. This sucks. That's way too bright. Oh well. Now, interesting. This is what it looked like a couple weeks ago when I had all the snow. Now you can see the difference. It's all this area right here is bare ground. All the area on the other side is bare ground. All this stuff had melted and I had to replace it. I don't know why that got so short. Now, gotta be able to control what we're watching here. Go back to the channel. Okay. Now, let's see. Go to videos. A lot of videos for me. Let's try this one here. This is the beautiful blue sprinkle indoor. This is the first smoke out of the season. Smoky to figure out some of this YouTube shit here, brother, but I'm going to get you wrenched up. I'm going to find my main screen here. Good to see you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Everybody would be me and a buddy of mine just hanging out at the moment. A few people. I got you moderated up here. Reason I came on is because I was in session and hanging at or his chat, and YouTube pulled the plug. So I wanted to see if else was watching and if they were going to pop over here at all. Shout out to Soda Bean Co. That's where that tent came from. I did the train. My trainers on a clone indoors. That thing go probably another couple of weeks. Here's the situation though. We had 2 plants in like freaking February. We let them sit in his tent until it was, warm enough to put one outside. We put one outside at his house. That's some of the blueberry sprinkle I was smoking tonight. And then I believe it was within like a week or 2 or 3 or something like that after. No, it was probably I think it was that week that we put those plants outside, which would have been May. We flipped this one to flower so we'd have some smoke. So that's why it wasn't that big also. Okay, and we're not trying to show that. All right, pop back over here. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Hanukkah, Slovakia, Blood Moon, I don't know, whatever. Happy solstice. How about that? Happy belated solstice. All right. Now, how do you get down here? Oh, okay. I suppose I'd have to. I don't know what good that would do me. Oh, I could just tap on it then, I guess. Let's see. We're going to open up another YouTube here. That would probably maybe get me better reception too, huh? So here. Oh, but would I be sharing tabs in on this? I don't know. Anyways, damn it, my arm's getting sore from freaking working all day. I'm gonna go stretch it out and smoke a little and then probably go to bed. We got to get up early in the morning. So thanks everybody for watching. I wish everybody the best, and we'll get that camera working if it's at all possible. Peace. Love y'all.